back to Next Gen Investors. I'm Warren.
I'm Buffett.
Let's check out last week's stock pick. I had DraftKings, and unfortunately, it missed its earnings, so it went down a lot. Thankfully, though, I did not put money in it, so I didn't lose. What about you?
My pick, Duolingo. It did suffer the same fate as DraftKings, falling around 5% this week. And obviously, we're not happy about it, but my long-term thesis is definitely still intact.
For DraftKings, though, the big hit was guidance. The company's forecast came in completely below expectations, and that's what really pushed it downward.
Duolingo's drop was more about like valuation reset, more than like the big headlines and stuff. But both of these remind us that like even if the long-term thesis is still intact, short-term moves can still happen regardless of the fundamentals. So let's dive into what happened last week. We started off strong with the Dow hitting a new all-time high above 50K on Monday and Tuesday. And S&P and NASDAQ both riding that tech wave. AI fears dropped like a bomb though, because jitters about like AI disrupting literally everything from software, finance, trucks, and insurance, and makes literally no sense. So
it makes
it's brutal.
sense. What?
How is AI gonna disrupt trucking?
Because tech leads the market in everything. Either goes down a lot or goes up a lot.
So Anthropic dropping a new model is gonna disrupt trucking, so that stock should drop 10%. Alright, Warren.
When
you can talk later.
There's always AI fears because people have fears.
Cisco tanked 12% after weak guidance, and the sell-off spread like wildfire. And then eventually Friday let off some relief. The CPI came in and cooled to a nice 2.4%. The jobs report was solid, and retail sales were meh.
This week in the stock market, a bunch of things are going to be happening. First, today, Monday, obviously the market's closed because of the President's Day. Tomorrow will be Palo Alto Networks earning. This will be important as it's a key stock in the cybersecurity industry. What do you think about that, Buffett?
One thing about cybersecurity is they have been falling with the recent SaaS stocks, as in like the whole AI is disrupting everything. But from my perspective, AI only is gonna like enhance cybersecurity's business, because as more AI gets through the mix, there's more security that's gonna be needed. There's gonna be better hackers from AI. That's just gonna increase the business for cybersecurity. So I think
in the short term, AI will disrupt it. In the long term, you're right, but in the short term, it may not be a great investment.
That's why it's important to not just focus on the short term on these stocks like this. You gotta have the long term thesis with these stocks.
Yeah, good point.
Then Wednesday we got FOMC minutes, just like basically a summary on what the Fed said last week. Then we got Thursday, Walmart and Deere. These are great value companies, so I'm really interested to what they report, as they've been skyrocketing recently.
And I wouldn't say skyrocketing.
Oh, you could look up the charts for Walmart and John Deere stock, and you'll definitely find out.
Okay, let's look it up. Let's look at the charts. Wow.
Up 12% in 1 month.
Skyrocketing. I wouldn't say that's skyrocketing.
I would say 12% in 1 month.
That's short term. Let's check the year to date.
Year to date is
no,
up
1 year. That's the long term. That's the long term.
I'm talking about short term here.
Yeah, but you said previously that short term isn't important.
Never said it was, but short term,
go to 1 year.
They've been improving.
Click on 1 year.
Over 1 year, 30%.
Okay, so it's a solid stock. I wouldn't say skyrocketing.
In 20%.
Recently, they've been going up.
In 1 month. That's what I've been saying. Skyrocketing short term, bro.
Yeah, but you said short term is
talking about, bro.
As long term.
And
Buffett seems to be contradicting his opinions.
Year to date, up 30%.
No, it's not about year to date. It's about 1 year.
I was saying that these stocks have been skyrocketing.
Wow.
These short term.
I don't look at the short term. Now I'm talking about the short term.
Warren has some problems. We'll fix that in another episode.
Buffett doesn't know how to talk. Everything he says contradicts a previous statement.
Now it's time for next week's
stock picks.
This is the best segment of the podcast, and personally, my favorite. So this week, I'm going with ServiceNow stock. This company,
I used to have it a long time ago.
Basically is like a workflow automation stock. So it automates all your complex business things that like serve like IT, HR, like
Like?
customer service management, all these things. And a lot of people have recently been saying that AI is going to disrupt them, but I really think AI is a long-term beneficiary to them as they become the AI control tower.
This week, I was thinking about taking Chevron as my pick. But then I looked at their chart, and I'm not really feeling it. I had seen that a lot of people were interested in their call options. So I think their stock's going to go up. But not as much as ExxonMobil. That's my pick this week. Trump, he's crazy. He's wild. He says a lot of things he's probably regret. That's why I think Chevron will go up. Because Trump wants Greenland. He might attack Iran. Oil is a lucrative industry in the U.S. market. And that's why my pick will be Chevron. Get in before you miss it. Thank you so much.
That's it for
That's
this
it
week.
for this week. We'll see you
See you next
week
time on Next Gen Investors.